like division and trap, the clock's running down, he's putting it up no matter where he's at.
And welcome back to Colorado Convention Center here at this exciting wheelchair championship basketball game sponsored by HP. 3:25 remaining. Red holding on to a slim 51-49 lead. Black with the ball. This is getting down to crunch time.
Oh yeah, and then we got Eugene Tatum. They've got the A game going and the big man in.
Tatum looking for somebody. He stops, finds Locklear. Locklear outside the three-point line is going to get fouled from behind by Paul. So Locklear hit 2 clutch free throws before this. Now he's going to go back to the line, trying to do the same thing to tie this ball game up.
Team foul number 9. Locklear to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
Yeah, the juices are flowing, they're getting a little aggressive, everything's contested, and right now you don't want to get too aggressive because, you know, the guys that are here, you give them foul shots, they're probably going to go in.
The 1-on-1 shot by Locklear is going to be a little long, being tipped around. Who's going to get there first? Ball's going to be rolling out of bounds.
That might be black.
It's going to be a jump ball. There was no clear evidence of who knocked the ball out. Possession arrow is going to go to Red. So Red caught a break on that one. They're going to keep the ball with the lead, 51-49. 3:14 remaining. Whitcamp in the ball, back to Whitcamp. Whitcamp has been the catalyst for this Red team so far, scoring 26 points. Many assists though. He's been finding the open guy.
They're picking Millington a lot not to let him in the paint. Joe comes down looking for him. When he finds him easy, you know, it does look easy, but they're starting to contest everything. Oh, Millington does find a low spot. Joe finds him.
And he's going to be fouled. Foul was on the floor, so before that shot went in, it will not count.
Number 5.
Great, another great look from, as you like to call him, Bam Bam Whitcamp. When he's not finding open shots, he's finding the open guy for the open shot.
I'll tell you, they denied Millington that spot a few times. The minute they left it open, he got there. Joe looked, saw him there, and got the ball there quick.
Millington's going to go to the line.
After being poked in the eye, let's hope he sees it a little better this time.
He missed his last 2 free throws. Hopefully his vision's a little better.
Oh, yeah. That timeout helped.
He can see clearly now his 20/20 vision is coming back. So 3-point lead for this Red team. Trying to make it a 2-point possession ball game is James Millington, and he does it. James Millington.
Comes up clutching a lot farther away than he's usually shooting.
16 points for Millington. More importantly, puts his Red team up by a 2-possession ball game.
Big man D.
Locklear trying to on the right baseline, looking for somebody, being pressured hard.
Tatum.
Oh,
Tatum foul, reach in.
Eugene Tatum had the ball. Another foul by Rangel Corpio. So Rangel Corpio's gonna put Eugene Tatum on the line. And this is where your free throw, shooting comes in because
Joe's trying to calm him down. Randall got his last one that was a little over aggressive, and Joe's over there telling him, okay, we don't play hard, but let's make him earn it.
Right. We are now in the double bonus. So Tatum's gonna, first one's gonna go up and it's gonna roll in. Shooter's bounce, as they like to call. That one hit, as we said earlier, hit every part of the rim, but this one hit the bottom. 3-point lead now for the Red team. And that shot's gonna be a little short.
Michael Paul with a rebound, it's going down now.
Jump ball. As that ball's being rolled around.
A little contact tipped them over.
It's going to be a jump ball. Possession's going to go to the Black team. 53-50 remaining here in the game.
But Shepard ain't shy of shooting that 3-pointer to tie this up either.
Team Red holding on to a slight lead. Blacks.
Oh, and he missed.
And that pass is going to be rolling out of bounds, a little out of the hands of Mark Shepard. 2:29 remaining here in this championship basketball game sponsored by HP. Red's going to try to, melt the clock a little bit, get a good shot.
Extend that lead,
Extend
they
this.
haven't held it for a long time, but this is the longest they've held it. They play smart, like you said. only who's winning at the end, not who won who was leading along most of the game.
Whitcamp shot misses it, but rebounded by Michael Paul. You know, Whitcamp doesn't miss that shot very much, but luckily for him, when he did miss it, Michael Paul was there for the offensive rebound and shot. Here comes Shepard. His team.
Shepard's finding his
2 minutes left in
That ball's going to roll out of bounds, roll around, loose ball in the. Shepard's going to regain it, looking for somebody. He finds Tatum.
Eugene, the big guy underneath, misses that bag shot. Jake Hips finds it, outlets it to Copy.
55-50, Red holding on to a lead. Here comes the black team trying to get the ball back. They need it to get the lead back. Ball's going to be rolling around on the ground. Who has it?
It's under the chair.
Here comes Whitcamp. Whitcamp gets it. Ball still rolling around. 1:30 remaining. Finally a jump ball. We've seen 3 jump balls in the last 2 minutes. This one's going to go back to Red. Red nursing a 5-point lead, 55-50.
That's the biggest lead they've had this whole game. They're going to be fired up now. Now that we're getting into crunch time, when you're on the right end of the score, it's got to feel good. They just got to keep doing what they've been doing, and they got it done.
Yeah, you don't want to be too fired up, though, because you want to have, you know, keep in control of your thoughts, not turn the ball over too much. Whitcamp's going to get that out of bounds. Passes it to Hips. Hips looking for somebody. Hands it back off to Whitcamp. Whitcamp, no look pass to Millington. Millington's going to be fouled from behind on the ground. Millington will go to the line, trying to give his team a bigger lead than they have now. 55-50, 119 remaining in this championship basketball game.
Oh, they're moving the ball good. I'll tell you, every time Joe gets it moving quick, he looks at that paint spot, and if James Millington is there, it's coming. Whether it looks like he knows he's there and is behind him or not, if somehow eyes behind his head find him, and James better be looking at Joe, because whether Joe's looking at him or not, he sees him and it's going there.
You know, you got to think earlier in this competition when they haven't played it with each other that balls are bouncing off heads, and because Whitcamp was just throwing it from every angle. Now these guys know to look for the ball when Whitcamp has it. Millington's first free throw is missed, so Shepard has the ball now. As Peterson has it now, looking for Shepard. Shepard has it outside, 1:16 remaining here in the championship game. Shepard's three-pointer is rolling out. Rolls out of bounds, foul on the play.
They forgot to start the clock again.
Yeah, the clock was not started for a good 5 or 6 seconds. Is there some home field advantage going on here? Like, what's going on with this scorekeeping? Maybe some money under the table?
I don't know. I think they're so enthralled with the game as a fan and watching the game, they forget they're supposed to be pushing that button.
You know, I'm so enthralled with the game, I'm forgetting to broadcast some of it. This has been a great championship basketball game so far here at the 30th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games. And Whitcamp, who hasn't been in the line yet, but he's so far scored 26 points for his red team, keeping his red team in this championship game. And fouling out for the black team is Eugene Tatum. Eugene Tatum leaves the game.
Oh, that's going to hurt them. He's been doing a lot.
Leaves with 10 points. Coming in for the
19 foul.
black team to replace him is Scott Dubois. Now here's your favorite, Bam Bam Whitcamp at the line. Team up 5, 1:10 remaining here in the second half. Whitcamp's shot is up and in for Whitcamp. So 6-point lead for the red team, 56-50. His second free throw is up and in.
Oh, not like that. Joe's in the zone. He writes the win. He's on the right end right now. There ain't nothing that makes him happier. His A game is here, and it's going to stay. He's contesting with Weldon hard. Weldon finds Mark. No foul. Michael Paul's on Mark. Oh, they fouled him again.
Yeah, they were playing, you know, pretty hard deep, but you don't want to play too hard because you don't want to put them at the line. You don't want,
especially Mark Shepard.
Yeah, Mark Shepard so far catalyst for the black team, 22 points. But you know, you don't want to stop them. You don't want to foul them because you know you're stopping the clock while they have an opportunity to score. Shepard at the line, double bonus now. Going to get 2 free throw opportunities, and that one's going to roll out. And displeased is Mark Shepard. Mark Shepard hasn't missed a lot of shots in this game. He's kept his black team in it. And 54.3 seconds remaining here in this championship game. Mark makes his second one. It's going to come down to free throws. Black team's going to have to pressure and foul. Found Millington. Millington back to Ringo Corpio. Ringo Corpio is going to dump it off to Whitcamp. Whitcamp's the guy who you want with the ball. Whitcamp's going to hold it back to Ringo Corpio, and Whitcamp's going to get fouled just before he passes it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they ought to wait till he gives the ball to someone else to foul because I don't know if that's the wisest.
He's been making shots. He's been the catalyst, passing, rebounding, and of course scoring. He's no stranger to scoring here at these wheelchair games.
Whitcamp to the line to shoot 2.
Whitcamp looking for his 29th and 30th point of this championship basketball game, but more importantly, looking to ice this championship game for this red team. Red team up 57-51, 42.5 seconds remaining here in this game. Whitcamp's shot is up and in. 29 points for Whitcamp. 7-point lead for the red team. Trying to make it 8 is Bam Bam Whitcamp, and he puts it in.
Oh yeah.
Looking the way he goes up the line.
Looking very happy. He's smelling victory, and after having victory stolen from him in softball and settling for the silver, he wants the gold this time. He's got a silver already.
Ringo Corpio gets the rebound for the red team. He's going to hold it, pass it to Hips. Hips is going to get fouled. And he looked like he was going to get intentionally fouled anyway. Shepard was there, Hip on the ground, but he's going to get right up because he's going down the line now. He's going to get his free throw opportunities. And good show of sportsmanship there by Mark Shepard. Mark Shepard shakes his hand,
Help him get up.
Help him get up.
Need a lot of help,
This game, it's been very passionate and very spirited, but it's also about teamwork and good sportsmanship too.
They'll all be out sharing stories and crashes and drinks on this game tonight.
That's the good thing about these games. And one thing we were talking about earlier is Red's up 59-51 with 26 seconds remaining. But as we said earlier, it's not over till it's over. A lot of things can happen in 26.3 seconds. Hips puts up his second free throw. He's going to miss. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Black's going to retain the ball. So down by 8. Going to need a miracle, but hey, miracles are possible, right?
Hey, Shepard hitting 3 3-pointers in a row.
It could happen.
It's not beyond imagination. He's done it, I'm sure, in the past.
Shepard's going to look for a shot as he gets close to the free throw.
He threw that first attempt up, but it's short and out of bounds, so we're going to have red ball, and let's hope they don't get too aggressive, just milk the clock and finish it off late.
Yeah, black team, their three-point shooter, is Mark Shepard. He got a good look. Unfortunately, it missed for him. But it's looking more and more like this red team's going to pull away this victory. With about 5 minutes remaining in the game, they were down 47-40, and now they're on a 19-4 run. Could you ask for a better way to finish off a championship game?
Mark got his bank shot that time, but only 2.
Mark's going to take it in, but that's going to be the end of the game as the red team's... Excuse me, there's going to be a stoppage on the court. It looked like the clock needed to stop before they passed it in. There was
number 12.
there was a
his second personal
foul on the court. So that shot by Mark Shepard cuts the lead of this red team by 6. But with 1.2 seconds remaining, it's all but over. Looks like.
And as much as the blacks seem to be holding up with this being outsides and everything, and led most of the game, even though it changed back and forth. Who leads at the end is what counts. And Red made a big run at the end and it held on, defended Mark Shepard, and it looks like they're going to take it home.
And, more surprising is Whitcamp's 2 misses at the free throw line, but it doesn't matter. Shot clock's going to run out.
The ones when it counted.
You got the ones when it counted, and your basketball champion here at Colorado Convention Center is the red team. Red team pulling off, which caps off a great game. Both teams played hard. Both teams had leads. Both teams did everything they wanted to win this championship game. But, you know, there's always got to be a winner and there's always got to be a loser. And
I'll tell you, the team that looked like they should have won did end up pulling it off, although it was almost an upset had they been behind the whole game, even though they outside jump out.
And your 2010 National Veterans Wheelchair Game Basketball Team Champions is the red team. This basketball championship is brought to you by HP. We want to thank you for joining us here at xable.com. My partner here, my partner in crime, Mike Gilbo. Mike, you did a great job filling in for color commentary. You knew everything about the sports of wheelchair games, and you did a great job. It was a pleasure being here with you.
It was a pleasure to be here, and I appreciate Xable and HP making it possible to bring the awareness of what we do to everybody else out there so other people can see it, and hopefully come on out. If you want to play, look up wheelchair softball on the net, and you'll find all the information you need to find a local place to play.
Yes, this you know, this is the 30th year, and the games keep getting bigger and bigger. I mean, next year I'm guessing this is going to be just as big. This red team's going to come back. All these.
They'll all be different, pooled with different players. You know, you come together with a squad, have to start with a bunch of strangers and gel in that week. You know, and these guys gel, played some team ball all night long, and their defense helped when it counted. They stopped Paralympic athlete Mark Shepard, who seemed to be running this game, and took it away from him.
Yes, this red team, they're all going to go home champions. Some of them, you know, have won gold in other events. Jeremy Wagner, he won the Super G earlier. Now he's a double gold medalist here in basketball all in one day. It's got to be a big of a rush. And we want to thank you for joining us here at xable.com here at the Basketball Championships, sponsored by HP. Tune in to xable.com for post-game interviews.